What is up, everyone? It's Justin Parnell back again with more Cube Draft because Cube's on Arena, so obviously we're going to Cube Draft. But before we get into the games, please be sure to like this video and subscribe to this channel to keep seeing this sweet, sweet content every week. Alright, we are ready to go. Looks like we have all 8 seats filled. What do I want? Let's see, we got rolled by, like, black-red Blood Artist decks last time. So obviously we have some just gigantic bangers to open the pack. Oh, Mutavault, I forgot that was actually on Arena now. That's a pretty nice one. Well, the cards in the pack that stand out to me the most are Skyclave Apparition, which I think is what I'm inclined to take here. Elishnorn, which is obviously like, you know, a game warping card, but it does cost 7 mana. And Chandra, which is actually kind of operates in a very similar space to Elishnorn, just slightly differently. That being said, Skyclave Apparition is the thing that I'm most interested in, even though it doesn't work with our, like, you know, Blood Artisty things, but there's like 1 black and 1 red card in the entire pack, so maybe because of that, maybe we should just take Mutavault. What if we just took Mutavault? What if we just took Mutavault and just tried to draft an aggressive black deck? Let's give it a go. What could possibly go wrong? Immediately gonna regret this, I have no doubt. We're just gonna get packed like past the the white best cards. We'll get a Wandering Emperor. We'll get a sword. Is Swords of Plowshares in this cube? It's on Arena. Okay. So, big finisher here. The only one is Scarab God. Goblin Chain Whirler is not a card I like to pick highly. If I find myself in mono or red, then I'll try to end up with it, but otherwise it's not really about that life. Emberstrom Predator is good, but I think it's like just medium good. This I actually don't know what it is. Sacrifice a land and make 2 Mishra's Foundries. That's actually pretty cool. Evolve Sleeper is very good. Probably one of, if not the best, black aggressive creature. Maybe Knight of the Ebon Legion is a little bit better, but I think I'm going to take that. I actually kind of like this Foundry Groundbreaker. It's pretty, that's pretty solid, honestly. Is this what I want to be doing? That I don't really know. I think I want to try to do like a black aggressive deck and try to pick up Blood Artists and such. So we'll pick the Evolve Sleeper. Okay. Not working out so far. We've seen very little and very little black cards. Not that they're not necessarily getting passed, but we just haven't even. I mean, we haven't opened really many. Tireless Tracker would have been an insane follow-up to the card that we passed. And maybe it still being in the pack is suggesting that we need to give up on this this dream and just draft the best cards, because there's literally nothing for us for this deck. Rankle is certainly not it. This is like mid-range deck card. So we're gonna take the Tireless Tracker. I think this is just the best card in the pack. Jinkataxis is good. Ephemerate's also very good. The Skyclave Apparition deck would have been there if we wanted it seems like, but, you know. Okay, well, back on our Blood Artist stuff, we have 2 good cards, Chandra, and then the much better Jadar. And I think I'm just going to take Jadar regardless. Once Upon a Time is good. I think it's good. I don't think it's like exceptional. This is about the time that I would want to pick it, but I do think that Jadar, in general, is a more impressive card than I think people give it credit for. Indatha Triumph is a fixer for the 2 cards that we have, but I don't think Jadar is going to come back around, so we'll take old guy right there. Okay, so we have a really late Blade Splicer. We have an Oracle the Alpha, which, if you saw the last draft, you know what kind of nonsense this card can get up to. Other than that, we have Go for the Throat, which is a premium removal spell. Potentially going to be the pick. Maybe Blade Splicer. Maybe Blade Splicer is just what we want. Maybe we have like black-white. And we give up on this Tireless Tracker already. We're going to take Blade Splicer. All right. So we have more fixing. We have a big black-white card that's very good. Kaya. This was the star of our last draft. I think Mikaeus is just fine. Now, it's good with the cards that we've drafted. So maybe Mikaeus is where it's at. Shakedown Heavy, I think, is okay also. This is actually a pretty reasonable card, but I don't want to pick it over one of these. I think I am going to take Mikaeus and then try to focus on getting tokens, and then I really just want to get the Blood Artist, Zulaport Cutthroat, Cruel Celebrant deck going. Blade of the Ani is actually kind of a great card. This is very aggressive. Hive the Eye Tyrant's good too. Very aggressive, and because it's 3/1 with Menace for 2. And then if you just have a creature laying around, hey, surprise, I can make this into a 5/5 later in the game. So, yeah, I'm going to take this Blade of the Ani. Yep. Committing. Ooh, Thoughtseize. Well, I'm going to take Thoughtseize for our deck here and not feel like I have to pass up a whole lot. Unlicensed Search is pretty good. You know, love a Triome, but we'll take a Thoughtseize. All right, we're going to take this Agadeem's Awakening on the way back. Eater of Virtue, also very good. It's very good with tokens because it doesn't exile them. I think Agadeem's Awakening has a higher ceiling. Man, this is actually tough. How aggressive are we? That's the question. You know what? We're going to change again. Okay, so now it's either Shambling Ghast or Gutter Bones. I think Gutter Bones is like a hair better. Okay, we're going to take this Ephemerate. This is actually really surprising to be in the pack still. And that's mainly because this card just has... The upside of this card is just very high. I don't think we want any of these. We'll take the Precursor Golem as the one that we're most likely to play. Oh, we can get this go for the throwback. Okay, that's cute. Shakedown Heavy? Okay. I'll take that over the land. I never really like passing lands late, but that's actually a card that I think we would consider in our deck. So, Crawling Barrens. That one currently in the sideboard. All right. So we have 2 excellent cards for us for a black aggressive deck, and Phyrexian Flesh Gorger is very, very good, but Gix, with trying to draft more aggressive creatures, is a absolute bomb, so we're going to take the bomb. Notably, Restoration Angel, also a very reasonable card. So if either of these 2 come back, or this Maul the Skyclaves, which I also like, those are the cards we're looking for on the way back. On the wheel. I'd say there's a chance we get one of them, maybe the Maul. I think the Maul actually has... Wouldn't be the surprise if that's like the highest win rate card among all 4 of those cards, but it's the least flashiest, so I expect it to be the one to be there on the way back. Okay. So I think Tireless Tracker, you're a thing of the past. Okay, so we're looking at white and black cards. Welcoming Vampire, I love. This just draws you a card every turn. Cruelty of Gix, I think, is fine. It costs 5, so maybe a little more expensive than we want to be. Selfless Savior is very good. Spirit Companion is also solid. We're going to take the Welcoming Vampire. We only have a couple of 3s. The Shakedown Heavy is the card that we're not, like, 100% going to play. We're going to play the other ones, though, for sure. Okay. So we have Ebon Death Draco Lich, which is, I think, exactly what we want. An aggressive flyer that's very recursive. Sacrifice 3 permanents. They're different types. You draw 3, they lose 3 life, and you gain 3 life. Karn better than people give it credit for. Elspeth Conqueror's Death is also very good. The best card in the pack is Elspeth Conqueror's Death, other than, you know, lands. But we're gonna take Ebon Death as really a very good card of what we are looking for. So I like the crown. We're in black. I think we can wheel this Phyrexian Missionary, which is actually pretty cool. And if not, I mean, we're going to get something back out of this pack. So a little team up with Eater of Virtue. Yeah, we'll take the crown. I do like Duress too, but I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna try the crown here. A Catcher's Monument. This card is much better than people believe that it is. I think Legion's Landing is very good too, but I actually think in this cube, A Catcher's Monument is really excellent. So we're gonna take that, and you know, I'm still holding out hope that Blood Artist type cards will show up at some point. Line Sash I like a lot. Probably going to take that. Lunarch Veteran is the other consideration, but like it's not aggressive, it's more, I don't know. I don't know if there's enough support for like life gainy ticky-tacky stuff. Either way, I'm going to take Line Sash. This card's also disgusting. I've died to this card more than I care to admit. Okay. Cult Conscript. That's a nice aggressive creature. That's what we want. Mayhem Devil would be cool in a you know, a different lifetime for us. You know what? I actually think I'm going to take this Go Blank. Nothing else is even like in consideration. Mind Rots are very good. Okay, well, the answer was the Restoration Angel came back. So we'll take the Restoration Angel. Not a guarantee that we're going to play it, but you know, best card in the pack for us. We have 21 cards here, so we gotta start making some cuts. Precursor Golem, you're gonna get cut. Selfless Savior, that's actually a great pickup. Resto currently not in. Shakedown Heavy currently not in. These are all in. Yeah, Felidar Retreat. Maybe. Okay, and there's the Duress on the way back around. You know, maybe we end up being like the. We find that our aggressive stuff isn't as good as we want. And we need to go to more of a mid-range deck, which I think would be worse. And perhaps we just need to... We're not going to take that Demonic Pact. That's not going to... Not today. It's not going to happen. And perhaps we need to be mono black. Maybe we need to be more aggressive. We have no fixing. We saw Godless Shrine in the very beginning of the draft. And we've seen no other fixing. Alright. Well, speaking of being a little more mid-range, we have Lolth, which is... I mean, this is just the best card for us, so... We're going to take this. Sky Sovereign is very good, and Sarah Paragon is pretty good. Lolth is the best card for us, for sure. Bolus' Citadel, we're not... That's like... This being like at the tippy top of your curve is... Okay, it means you're not taking as much damage off of it, but it also means the impact of the spells you're hitting are much lower. We're just going to take the Lolth.
My children drench their hands in the blood of my enemies.
Okay. There's Blood Artist. Well, I believe we have guaranteed ourselves that we have to pick this. Quite powerful cards here, but we're gonna take the Blood Artist, and we're gonna try to take things that make tokens and such. Crypt Breaker, this is a great card. We don't have a lot of zombies, but this doesn't matter. Crypt Breaker is awesome. Okay, so a very good start. Ooh, Soren also? Okay. Yeah. Making tokens. Murder Strider's good too, but I think Soren's better.
Violence is necessary.
Violence is necessary sometimes, that's true. We could just be mono black. Like that's not a crazy notion. Oh, Bastion of Remembrance? Okay, that's another blood artist. That's another blood artist. Let's go. Yeah, what would our deck look like as mono black? Not you. Okay. And then we can play this Crawling Barons also. Okay, so this is 21 cards. Oh, this is another blood artist? You make a blood token and a blood artist? Oh, man. All right. Well, we got our blood artists. A Catcher's Monument doesn't matter that we don't have any white creatures to cast. That is completely irrelevant. Okay. I think I'm feeling this now. Things have turned around. We just had to believe. We had to believe, and then we were paid off. Elspeth's Nightmare, I think that's the one that I don't want currently. Shakedown Heavy. We'll put the ones in our sideboard that we're not like super sold on. Go Blank. I do think Go Blank is very good. Okay, so these -2 were at 19. So we need 4 more cards, and technically, if we have Precursor Golem, if we get no more playables, we have 23. Okay, we have a deck, mono black, and we see one of the best cards in the cube, Golos. Obviously, we're not doing Golos things. I don't like exiling stuff from my graveyard. It's a blank for us, just a full-on whiff. No, we're gonna take Golos. Can't let anybody else have Golos. We don't get it, no one gets it. Okay, the Village Rites is actually sweet. It's not, what's it called? Deadly Dispute, but it lets us get some value out of things. Highly unlikely we're going to play the Citadel, but it's the likeliest of all of the cards. And I do want to point out the irony of seeing that Cave of Koilos right there at the end. Okay, what does this do? You make a 4/1 skeleton, exile a creature you control, return target creature from the graveyard to the battlefield. I don't think this is good. I don't think that we're going to play it. Well, let's take lands. Okay. Well, we might have spoken those that stuff into existence. So these 3 go back in. That's currently 23. We're not going to play this altar. Okay, which of the Moors, if you gained life, someone actually, no, which of the Moors, I think which of the Moors is great. Yeah, let's play which of the Moors. Sure. Why not? Okay. What's, yeah, boots, those are interesting. So what are we going to not play? All right. So we have one option here. We'll just show black. Okay. All right, and so this is 41. We definitely want Crypt Breaker, Cult Conscript, Duress, Evolve Sleeper, Gutter Bones, Thoughtseize, Village Rites, Eater of Virtue. The Crown we want, Blade of the Ani, Blood Artist, Go for the Throat, Jadar. Glad we picked up that Jadar. Bastion, Elspeth's Nightmare. We'll put that over here. Go blank. I think we're going to play the Shakedown Heavy. Definitely going to play the Oketcher's Monument. Absolutely. Going to play both of these. Going to play both of these. And I don't think... Okay, so exile a creature you control. Return target creature from your graveyard to the battlefield. Now, if we had more tokens, this could be like kind of cute. It's only as a sorcery, but we could like discard a thing and then return it. We could discard a thing, make a zombie, and then exile. No, it's just. I think it's just too fiddly. Like maybe I'm wrong about this card, but I'm not in for it. Okay. Elspeth's Nightmare, which kills a small thing and then duresses them. Or Go Blank, which this is a mind rot, but they have to exile their graveyard. I think about it. We're going to change these lands out, though. Oh, how about some swamps? Okay. So, I think the upside probably lies with Elspeth's Nightmare. It's doing most of the same thing that Go Blank is, so... Elspeth's Nightmare it is. We resolve to change our mind if needed. Obviously, Blood Artist has to be on the front of the deck, and I guess it's only fair. We'll put... Since Elspeth's Nightmare made the deck, that gets to be the face of the deck. Okay, so this is it. Mono black, baby. Should be right at home. Anything less than 7 wins, I'd be embarrassed to have. So, let us do it. All right, we're on the play. We have, of course, drawn both of our non-swamps, but we did draw a swamp, and we don't have anything that's double, so... Yeah, we're going to keep this. We're going to try to get aggressive. We got a 1, a 2, and a 3. And if something goes wrong somewhere along the way, then we have a duress too. But alright. We'll play this beautiful. We're going to let them know we mean business. We mean big-time business. Now, we're going to play this Bastion of Remembrance because, you know, in case they try to kill stuff in combat. So, if only if a non-skeleton creature died under your control. Sweltering Suns. Okay. All right, let's duress them. They have a... Let's take Kaido. Well, they could make a ninja, but then we could just get rid of it. Restoration draws them a land. I'll take Restoration. Only because if they play Kaido and they make a blocker, we can exile it. I'm just gonna hold up Resto Angel. Yeah. All right, we will play this Crawling Barrens. And they're gonna Resto Angel. Yep. So we didn't want to give them just a free block. Cult Conscript. If Mutavault dies, it's a skeleton, so we can't bring Cult Conscript back. That's important to note. Okay. There's Kaido. There's There's a ninja, as expected, and a foretell. Okay. We're going to put counters on this. Not going to make it a creature. We'll go to our turn. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and Elspeth's Nightmare. We'll take out this. And then we will put the crown up and pass the turn. So, we do get to duress them on our turn, which means that we'll be able to take this Supreme Will. But I assume they have some sort of other blocker. You get to draw a card. Alren's Epiphany, huh? That is a powerful spell. That's a powerful spell. Wish they didn't have an Alren's Epiphany. That would be much cooler. But, you know, they still have to do something. Draw a card. Okay, we get to duress them. It's not a good feeling for your control deck opponent to have as many lands as you do. Now they have one more, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. About 50-50. 50-50. On lands versus non-lands. Elishnorn, huh? Huh. We'll leave them the Pact. I think we're going to take this Memory Deluge. Alright. 1 black mana, please. And if they want to block and trade, then they may do so. I thought not. Alright. Well, we'll play our land so we can make this Crawling Barrens a little bit bigger. But Elishnorn is a problem. We're obviously going to decline. We are literally on a 1-turn clock. I don't even know what we could get. The ninja actually is a big problem. Yep. We're gonna die to Elishnorn. Oh, he just ran out of gas. And just straight up ran out of gas. So we can play Jadar. We can get 3 triggers on our Bastion of Remembrance. We can't draw any cards. So yeah, we are just dead. Okay. I could play this again. Gosh, if only we had like way more mana. Yeah. Good game. We get him down to 4. Because we could activate this Mutavault. That's pretty good from you know, from a little extra reach without having to get into combat, but Elishnorn sealed the deal. Couldn't do anything about that one. Alright, we are on the draw this time. This is obviously a keepable hand. We have a nice little curve. And hopefully we don't run into Elishnorn. That was a big problem for us. Really, really big problem. Bastion of Remembrance was good. Blood Artist will be similarly good. If they don't play a blocker, we're gonna try to go to town here. Now, they could play like Raise the Alarm type card. Okay. And then the bad news is our guy gets exiled. Which is not what we want. Adeline, jeez. Alright. We're gonna get punished for putting the creature that we want to come back on the Eater of Days. Which is why I think this card is worse than Bone Splitter, but jeez, okay, okay. We're about to get just rocked immediately? I mean, we're gonna get hit for 6. And we have no creatures. Oh god, this comes into play tapped. We just dead? 9. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're just dead? Wow. That shows me. Yeah, that's going to be lethal damage. In like 1 minute. Good game. We are smoked. Taking 11. Jeez. Oh, man. Okay. Not a good start. Alright, we're back on the play. We have Cult's Conscript again, which has lost us both of the other 2 games we've played it on the first turn, so it's going to be up to Cult's Conscript to break the cycle of his own demise. Alright, play to Biani. Opponent has got these nice Urza basics, which I can appreciate. We're gonna go attacking with Mutavault too. We're just gonna push. Always be pushing. That's what we're gonna be doing. Hopefully, our opponent just has some single targeted removal. Okay, Elspeth's Nightmare. That's a good target for... a Reflector Mage is a good target for Elspeth's Nightmare. Well, our opponent is at 7. The beatdown might just work. We might be replaying the 1 minute kill back to our opponent this round. Ooh, taking 5. Urza. Or Karn, rather. I believe our opponent misclicked and meant to put a construct into play, so we'll take that win as quickly as we lost the last time. Alright, we are on the draw this time. We don't have anything for the first couple of turns, but we do have some pretty good top end. I'm gonna keep it against my better judgment. Hey, look at that. Never didn't have it. Always had the Evolved Sleeper. There was never a time we didn't. Don't assume that we didn't. We always had it. Ooh, well, blue. That doesn't seem like a color combination that's going to be able to kill this Evolved Sleeper. Now, could they bounce it? Yes, they could. Will they bounce it? No, they won't. All right. We're going to be playing this shakedown heavy. Birth of Meletus. All right, they're going to put a big wall up, but we can make this bigger, so... well... We'll play the shakedown heavy first. Now, it is likely that when they go to block this, we'll probably turn it into a 2-2. Which will give it 4 power for the Eater of Virtue. Then we have a Go for the Throat, which is nice. So if they have Elishnorn, like our first opponent... Okay, I stand corrected. Looks like we're going to be Bastioning of Remembrancing. And we're never going to put Eater of Virtue on this Shakedown Heavy, because that's just going to be irrelevant. Alright. Will our opponent just take 6? I would like if they did. That would be very cool. Is she taking it? You're going to take 6? Or are you going to kill it in some other way? Okay, sure. Alright. We got a clue. Well, we're going to get 1 card draw out of it. We are going to try to play this Ebon Death at the end of our opponent's turn. And hope that that is good. If they counter it, it'll be back. It'll be back later. Ooh, Mana Tithe. Nice. Alright, well, let's hope that was the only counterspell they had. Something tells me that's not the case, though. This is the one that I don't want to get countered. Maybe they're just thinking about it. Nope. I got a Thassa's Intervention. Okay. Alright, alright. Well, we get a Bastion of Remembrance and a clue. So, they've dealt with our threats thus far. All 4 of them. Oh, they have a clue and a spirit. This Clarion Spirit could prove to be problematic. I hope they don't counter that. That's a... But they only have 1 card, so... We're going to play this Blade of the Ani. We might be in the business of equipping this human soldier here. Because this gives it Menace. Makes it a 5/5 Menace Demon. Oh, maybe it's not. Our opponent's probably going to name Blade of the Ani. If I had to guess. Eater of Virtue, okay. Restoration. And they get another spirit. So they have to block with 2 things on the human soldier. They must. And they can't really kill it. Bold attacks, but you know what? I can't do anything about it. Oh, I like that. But we're gonna make this a 5/5 demon. As you can tell, this is a human soldier demon. You can clearly tell. All right. So they can return Birth. That's pretty good. And they get that Plains right back. That's a combo. Nice. That's a combination. Comes back tapped, but that's okay. Micromanager. All right. What do they get? Instant or sorcery? Only. Okay. Patriarch's Humiliation loses all... Deals damage equal to the number of creatures you control. Okay. Sure. Right on. I think we might be blocking this Clarion Spirit. I think it is time. I think it's time to do that. High time. Not something I'm sure that they expected. Alright. We'll play Gix. I don't think we're gonna duress. I think we're gonna hold up, go for the throat, and potentially pop this clue. We're likely gonna get this this Architect of Restoration with the go for the throat. Touch the Spirit Realm. Well, maybe we should have duressed. Okay. And here they come. We're just gonna go ahead and draw a card. Find us something good. Soren's not bad. Okay, so, well, let's attempt to go for the throat this. That immediately resolved. We're not going to play Ebon Death. We are going to make a vampire. Okay. Don't kill this vampire. No! No! Are you kidding me? Does everybody have Ellersnorn? We're dead. We can't let the micromanager hit us. Wow. Right as we used the go for the throat, that's on us. That's entirely on us. We could have waited to not use go for the throat and killed the Ellersnorn in combat, and then we could have blocked this. Well, we were at 9. We could have blocked this, and then this is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We would have gained 2 back. 8, 9, 10. We'd have gone to 1 and had a chance at a draw. Who knows what? Wow. That was a slaughter. That was a slaughter. So, got enough time to record another draft today, fortunately for you guys. You won't see that till the next day, but will we ever know? We wanted Blood Artist to be good. Bastion of Remembrance was pretty good. Blood Artist we never saw. The 3-mana Blood Artist, Sanguine Brushstroke Enchantment we never saw. So who knows? Maybe we needed more tokens. Maybe we needed less stuff, like Eater of Virtue and the Crown and stuff like that. We just need more creatures. Who knows? All I know is we got beat up real bad. But thank you all anyway for watching this video, short as it might be. But you know what? I'm not gonna brush out the ones where I get my head beat in, because that's all part of the Magic experience. And I still think we drafted a sweet deck. So if you liked this video, or if you just want to see more videos where maybe I'm more successful in the future, make sure to hit that like button. And of course, subscribe to this channel to get more Cube content, Commander content, Gladiator content, Historic Brawl, and more. Thank you all so much. Make sure to check out my social media channels right here. And I'm Justin Parnell, and we'll see you next time.